was scared and I wasn't really sure what to expect. I had never been here before. I had been in a shelter for a couple weeks some years ago, and it wasn't a great experience. So I was really nervous coming in. It's completely different from that experience. It's been great. The people here are great. It's a smaller facility, so there's not very many of us here at a time. And so there's more one-on-one, and you kind of get to know the people that work here. And they're really friendly. They're good with my kids, you know, and they're really great at referring you to services that you might need or finding services that you might need.
I was discouraged and sad that I had found myself in that predicament. My confidence was very low, but when I got here, everybody was so positive and encouraging. You know, it allowed me to focus on what was important, which was my children and, you know, setting goals and accomplishing those. So I got a job about a week after I got here. Yeah. And like I said, I haven't worked for about a year, but I just jumped right back into it. And I think me being in this environment allowed me to focus on what was important. You know, to have my kids right there with me and not in different places, you know, just kind of made me get my priorities straight.
I was a nervous wreck when I first got here. And so I started praying, being in church. I got with this family that was here, this class, Miss Maxine and her kid, and we used to have Bible studies and, you know, and I got back into my spiritual well-being, I'll put it that way. And, you know, from there, I just took off, never looked back.
Right now I'm in the process of saving for a deposit so that I can find stable housing for me and the kids. My first goal was to get a vehicle so I could get around two fine places. And I managed to do that, I think, within a week of being here. So it's just a matter of saving up the money to get moved. The people here, they are really friendly. There's so many different types of people in here, and not everybody's story is the same, you know, so everybody comes from different parts of town, different times in their lives. There's older women, younger women, so there's really a really big variety of different people here, and each one has pretty much become a friend. I mean, there are quite a few that I'm going to keep in touch with when I leave the program. And I mean, the workers too, it's like a big family. Everybody pretty much works together to get everything done. And so, I mean, I really can't stress enough that as far as a shelter situation goes, it can't get any better than this.
It just seemed like everybody was rooting for us, wanted to see us do well and come out with not just housing, but, you know, a plan to keep the housing and not end up back in the same position again.